Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now when I started in the sport almost 30 years ago, if you wanted new stock, you generally go to Wouwer Pigeon World. But since that time, a number of smaller studs have opened their doors, specialising in a variety of different breeds for short, middle and long distance racing. Now just over 20 miles away from here, in Cardiff, there's a small stud, Roadhog Lofts, owned by John Zerk and his dad. And in today's video, we can have a look at some of the success they've been having with the Heremans-Ceuster, Gaston van der Wouwer and Geerinckx pigeons. Let's get into today's video. Right, so good morning. We're in the very posh and very palatable Cardiff here today, up in the Rumney area of Cardiff, and we're here to meet John Zerk, otherwise known as Roadhog Lofts. Morning, John.
Morning.
And morning, Dave.
Morning, Cowan.
And Dave, in the background we got Frank. Is there?
Yeah, Frank, our friend. Yeah.
Yeah. And Frank. Well, we'll start with you, Frank, and then we'll move on to the Chopsy too. Frank, you were a former convoyer, was it, of the Welsh North Road Fair?
Welsh North Road Fair, yes.
Brilliant. And still involved in the sport today?
Yes, still involved in the sport.
Yeah. And you come down and visit Dave, is it every weekend for your sins, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Brilliant. So Dave, I know you were, well, people obviously recognise Dave from Facebook and the different places he puts his birds. Dave, how did Roadhog Loft start for you? What was your history in the sport?
It started with me being a kid, Cowan, and my grandfather and my uncle living across the road, and my father also in Pigeons, but I was too young then to take grasp of things on my own. So yeah, as life progressed, I started to do it a bit more on myself. Dad getting old, he do muck in, but yeah, really from 2011, that's when I became on my own. Unfortunately, my mum and dad separated, so we lost the house there, and I believe I started back up in 2016 or something like that. Anyway, and we went from there then. Yeah.
Brilliant. And what about yourself, John? You flown pigeons in the past when you were a younger man?
Yeah, with my brother, Jeffrey Zerk. He's moved to Thailand now. We had Dean Pallet's pigeons.
Right. Were they the Van Riets or which?
Yeah, Van Riets, and we topped the bed a few times. We flew up the Legion.
Right.
But today it's just, if you don't buy new pigeons and all that, you'll be left behind.
Absolutely.
It's gone. The days we had pigeons and all that. I used to be the Cardiff head convoyer.
Yeah.
With Danny Driscoll and that.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you get wiser. But pigeons today, it's unbelievable. I know they are possessed, gone better than what they were years ago. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'd agree with it. I think the sport, well, every year it's evolving, and I know your son has always got his finger on the pulse in bringing new birds in and trying new birds and what have you.
He dreams about them.
Unfortunately, Dave, lots of us do. I do, and I'm sure lots of the viewers do as well. So Dave, going back to yourself, was it the Premier stud birds you started with originally?
Yeah. Derek has been a big inspiration, to be honest. I'd like to thank Derek for what he's done. I'd like to see, well, 99.9% of the pigeons here are Premier stud, and I'd say we've got one of the biggest collections here in the UK of different families, obviously. But yeah, we went on a visit. I did, and the Heremans-Ceusters were the big thing then. But there was a piecock in an olden aviary, destined for Australia, but they weren't on the list. That became King Carsborough, and when I seen him, I knew where I wanted to go. So he's the thing behind the Gaston van der Wouwer pigeons. Yeah, he's what made me go for them pigeons, and they're phenomenal pigeons, really are. It's not about fashions here, Carwyn. It's about good pigeons, you know.
Yeah.
I work as well. It's not about the money here. We just want good pigeons and good people having pigeons and winning with them. Yeah, it's great. It's great when our phone goes, and well, I'm amazed of what the results have been. It's only our 3rd year now in young birds, I believe. Yeah, producing national winners, RPRA award winners, and federation winners, and yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, well, I know. It's, like, speaking off camera, Dave, the results I've seen on Facebook, I know Adam Owen's done very well, David Coward-Talbot, like you said, national winners have come reported as well, and you know, on Facebook, you know, the young ones you breed, they're quality, and we were talking off camera about some of the secrets you use in your breeding, some of the pellets you use and different things, and it'll be interesting, Dave, to see some of the quality you've got here. Yeah, just coming up, I suppose. So if it's all right with you, Dave, perhaps you'll have a look at some of your better birds.
Yeah,
brilliant, fabulous. Okay, Dave, I just had a little pan round of your loft setup here. Did you bring the lofts with you from another location, or are they self-built, or?
The end one was Dad's canary shed, but I soon got rid of that idea.
Right.
The right one there, just in front of the aviary, was our Wouwer shed.
Right.
And the back one was our young bird shed. This was our stock loft, and this was the Wouwer ends. Yeah, so they're all sheds we brought in, you know.
Fab.
Yeah.
Well, they certainly shone in, Dave, and it's a lovely setup, to be fair. And I can see, you know, there's plenty of air, plenty of sunshine, and see why you breed such a lovely young bird. So, Dave, one of your best stock birds, maybe?
Yeah, this is King Carsborough, Carwyn.
This is him.
Yeah, sire of club federation winners. He also bred 8th combine. I believe it might have been 5th national, at the top of my head. I apologise if it was wrong, but for Ray Lambert and Abergavenny.
Fabulous.
Yeah, that's him.
And how old is he, Dave?
He's a 2014 pigeon.
Oh, he's a boot, isn't he?
2014, there you go.
Absolute boot. And any young birds off him gone out this year to try?
Yes. They've gone out because, you know, you've got to give people that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get him out and try. But yeah, he's the reason behind the Gastons. It was him.
So is he bred down from the Carsborough himself?
Yes, he's from his parents' grandchildren of Carsborough.
Right.
Premier still had 60 grandchildren of Carsborough at one time. Snow Queen is his mother.
Fab.
Carsborough Caliber was his father. He's now gone to China, and we're lucky enough through a good friend, Jeff Fryer, to actually have Snow Queen here now. She's paired onto her grandson of Maria, Gaston van der Wouwer's. We've been in chats with Gaston, and also a good friend of his friends now is Jelle van Straten from Belgium. We're exchanging pigeons next year. He actually wants a race 20 from here.
Fabulous.
So yeah, so I know I'm on the right track. Without being big-headed.
And they sort of hard day pigeons, David. Would that be right, the Van der Wouwer's?
Yes, we've had some comments on Facebook with people that's had Gaston saying the middle distance to distance pigeons, but these win from the start, Cowan.
Class, yeah.
You know, these win.
Absolutely beautiful. What a cracker. Wouldn't mind owning him myself, Dave. Might take him with me. I might put him in my pocket when we're done.
You could hold him, Cowan.
Right, I've looked at another one, Dave. That's all right.
Okay.
Right, Dave, we got another pied I can see. What's this one?
Full brother to King Carsborough.
Oh, another gem.
This is Canna Snow.
Right.
A proven breeder of Premier Stud. This pigeon was actually gifted to me by Derek. I'd like to thank him again for that. He is sire, grandsire, great grandsire of club winners and federation winners. His children here are breeding winners. I've actually put him back to Tom O'Sina this year. I'll show you Tom O'Sina. Yeah, so that's why we put him back together. He is actually getting on. He's 2013, but he hasn't missed a beat.
Fabulous.
Yeah, he's a super pigeon.
Oh, they're lovely types, Dave.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm just handling King Carsborough off off camera, and you know, lovely slimlined
You've got a lovely eye on him as well, Karen.
pigeons, and yeah, absolute gem. I can see why they're winning, Dave.
Yeah.
Absolute boot. Perhaps one more? Is that all right, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, and this is
John.
Thomasina, you said?
Yeah, this is Thomasina, yeah. She, like to thank Jeff Fryer again. He sent her down as a gift. She actually bred second national Borge, over 10,000 pigeons, while she was owned by Premier Stud.
Right.
She is dam, granddam, great granddam of winners. You see, people got children out of Thomasina. We've actually paid her back to Canasno because their children are breeding here. But she is direct Gaston van der Wouwer.
Wow, right.
Yeah, she is direct. Yeah.
That is a special bird.
Yeah, she's 2013 herself, Carwin.
Brilliant.
Damn, Mr. Beat the pigeons, you know.
And again, send some of these young'uns out to test, Dave, or you?
Well,
do you
I'm
tend
going to
to keep
hold
these
these
ones,
back,
or?
to be honest.
Right.
Elite Auctions have approached us for to do an auction.
Fab.
I'll put one or two on there, but no, these pigeons are hard to source now, Carwin.
Yeah.
90% of them have gone to China.
Yeah.
So I'll be holding some of these back for myself for future breeding, for people to have them out the
course.
kits, you know.
Yeah, fab.
Yeah, yeah. But this is the type of pigeon you'll be getting from them then. Yeah.
That's a special one, Dave.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Very, very nice. Right, Dave, perhaps we'll have a look at one of your Geerinckx birds to finish?
Yeah, we'll
That's
have a
okay?
look. Yeah.
Okay, Dave, another one of your specials.
Yeah, this is Gaston van der Wouwer Carwin.
What's this then?
She is the mother of Millie,
Right.
the 20 RPRA Best Young Bird winner in Wales.
Fabulous.
That's the mother. She's also a Gaston van der Wouwer. She was paired onto a grandson of DiCaprio. I'm sure I'll show you him later. But yeah, she the cockbird's just chasing at the nest again now.
Right.
Yeah,
So this is Adam Owen, the mother of Adam Owens.
Millie.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
RPRA award winner.
Yeah, that's it.
Fabulous. And she's bred other sort of good consistent birds as well,
Yeah,
Dave?
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, lovely hen.
Yeah, we've got her paired onto another Gaston cock this year that's bred Federation winners for Freddie Robertson.
Yeah, no, Freddie up in Scotland.
Yeah, up in Scotland, yeah,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
Freddie. Shout
Yeah.
out to Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So they go in. I haven't had many pigeons go to Ireland, so you know.
Any viewers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
any viewers? Yeah, yeah. We were sure we could sort something out, you know.
Brilliant. But yeah, like I said, what I've been told, and that the people I've spoken to, real hard quality, you know, fast one-day pigeons, especially on difficult days. I remember speaking to Derek Nichols a number of months ago, and Derek was saying if anybody'd have a bird on a difficult day out in Belgium, it'd be Gaston.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening here, Dave, with these pigeons.
Well, Carwin, I watched his video of the day when New Kim arrived, you know, to win the KBDB award. I actually filled up because that's the passion I want here with these Gaston van der Wouwers.
Absolutely.
It's not about the fashion here, Carwin, and I love these Gastons, you know.
Good pigeons.
Good pigeons.
Fab. Perhaps have a look at another couple, Dave?
Yeah, no problem.
Right, so just having a quick look just before I leave at the inside Dave's stock loft. Dave, you said these are the Heremans-Ceuster birds?
Mainly the Heremans-Ceusters, yeah. There's the father of Billy.
Ah, that's him.
Yeah, that's our grandson of DiCaprio.
Fabulous.
There's the mother there of Derek Flowers' second Federation, nearly 4,000 pigeons, Rhondda Valley, granddaughter of DiCaprio. Our super son there of Super Heremans, bred Tenny Tipper, a lot of winners.
Yeah. And if they win it for Tipper, they must be good pigeons. Sorry, Ten.
So, our good son there, Carwin.
Yeah.
That's our good son there, Gordono. He's bred winners with different ends.
Oh, they're lovely types, Dave.
Our son there, I call him Chosen Chester, the Darken.
Yeah.
He's bred Adam Owens winner this year. And just here, Gordono.
Oh, that's him.
That's it, that's Gordono.
Oh, he's still looking well, Dave.
Yeah.
So there he is. Any Heremans-Ceuster's fans or Derek Nichols fans? I know he was in Derek's loft for many years, breeding winners, and he's now in Roadhog Lofts.
Yeah.
They're looking super, Dave.
Thank you, Carwin.
Right, so any of you fanciers, if you like the pretty ones, well, a few of them have been pretty, to be fair, but this is the prettiest in my opinion. What's this one, Dave?
He's a Geerinckx, he is, Carwin.
Is it Jeff, Bart and Luke, isn't it? JB and L Geerinckx, maybe?
Yeah, it's Bart now, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, his father, I believe, he died, he did, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are Geerinckx pigeons. All their parents are Belgian pigeons. There's a bit of a story behind this one, Carwyn. Robert Pugh knew I took a visit to Premier Stud,
Yeah.
and asked me to pick out 6 pretty ones. So that I did. 2 of them, this one, and I believe a black barge cock, the one bred a national winner.
Right.
This pigeon now, Patrick Taylor bought a son from here, out of him, and that this year has produced a West Dunham Amalgamation champion young bird, 4,000 to 5,000 pigeons a week. So his grandfather, his children are breeding them.
Absolutely fantastic, Dave.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the viewers can pick up on camera. What a type. Absolute brilliant. Lovely colour, but an even better type. And they win in.
He's firing up the whites ears as well.
Right. I've seen the whites, yeah.
Yeah, so, well, and the Patrick's pigeon was a white, so yeah, we're going to hold a few white ones back, Carwyn, and try and get a champion out of them, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's something to work with. So, Dave, the reason my visit today wasn't to promote really the loft, it was just to give fanciers a little look around to see. But if fanciers do want to sort of hit you up or contact you, is it Facebook is the best place to look, Dave?
Facebook or my mobile number, you know, we always got time to have a chat. And like I keep saying, it's not about the money here, because if it was, I'd be chasing fashionable pigeons and staying home from work.
Absolutely.
Instead of going to work and doing this, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So if there are any people interested, I'm sure you'll find Dave on one of the social media sites, but if not, get in touch with myself and perhaps I can pass his details on. And I'd highly recommend it. Dave, I know you've given us a couple to try this year, and we'll be giving them the gun as well. So hopefully we'll have a few more winners to report. So Dave, I'd like to really thank you for the visit today. Frank, thanks to yourself. Nice to see you on camera. And of course, Mr. Zerk Senior, nice to see you this lovely morning. And yeah, I hope the viewers have seen the quality you have here, Dave. And I'm sure I will keep the phone on, because I think you'll be on the few calls shortly. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Carwyn.
Ta-ra, mate.
Bye-bye.